Good afternoon. I hope this video finds everybody well. It's been a while since I posted, so I figured I'd take a minute and post this week's meal prep. This week chicken is on sale at Winn-Dixie for 99 cents a pound. They have thighs and drumsticks. So I figured I'd show you what I'm doing for my meal prep today and share it with you. Let me show you the ingredients I have first. So like I said, chicken's on sale for 99 cents a pound. So what would normally be $11 worth of chicken, I got for $4.85. And that's a pretty big package of chicken. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 chicken thighs. So I mixed the 10 chicken thighs with a jar of Rao's spaghetti sauce. And you can see that that is 4 carbs and there's 5 servings. So it's 20 grams of carbs in the whole container. So it's not terrible. I went ahead and took that and mixed all the chicken and tomato sauce, and that is all that's in there. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in a 325 degree oven on convection bake. It's 1 o'clock now. I'm probably going to cook that for at least 3 hours, maybe 4, until the chicken looks nice, and then I'm going to make a cauliflower rice dish to go with that, and I'll show you that when I gear up to do that. So right now we're going to put this in the oven, and I'll show you what it looks like once this gets further along. So this is after 2 hours cooking. You can see the chicken is cooked up nicely and the spaghetti sauce looks pretty good. And I'm going to make a side dish to go with this. I'm going to make an Alfredo cauliflower rice. So to do that, I'm going to use a bag of cauliflower rice. Show you the nutrition label on that. And to go with that, I'm going to use half a package of cream cheese, half a stick of butter. I'm going to use some of this cellulose-free Parmesan cheese. I'll probably use what's left in that jar. And some whole milk mozzarella. So to start off with, I'm just going to take this whole bag. I'm going to put it in a glass baking dish. And I'm going to bake that in the oven with some olive oil, about a tablespoon of olive oil, for about an hour. So I'm going to do that now. And then once that's done, I'm going to take half of the Parmesan cheese, not Parmesan, cream cheese, half the butter, and some Parmesan cheese. And I'm going to melt that in the microwave and mix that in and put the mozzarella over the top at the end. So I'll show you what it looks like once it's done and we put the two together. So I went ahead and put the olive oil and salt on it. You can see it's pretty stiff when it comes out of the bag. That's kind of like a brick of rice cauliflower. Roasting it's going to make that a lot better. And I went ahead and did 2 bags because the biggest mistake people make when meal prepping is they don't prep enough. And so this way 2 bags would be enough for me to get, at least 1 dinner out of it for 5 people, but hopefully 2 dinners. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the oven and we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So here's the cauliflower rice after probably about an hour. I did stir it a couple of times and it gets a nice brown color. And in this bowl over here I've got half a stick of butter and half a stick of cream cheese. I'm going to microwave those about 30 seconds at a time until they get real soft. And then I will add in the Parmesan cheese. And then I'm going to mix those all into the cauliflower rice, and then I'll top that with mozzarella. So I'll show you that in just a minute. So this is after 2 30-second rounds in the microwave. It doesn't have to totally mix up, it just kind of has to be soft. It's going to go back in the oven in a minute anyway. I'm going to add about just a few shakes of garlic powder, just to give it a little garlic flavor. And then I'm going to add the Parmesan cheese. And then I'm going to mix that up. And I'll mix that and then I'll show you what it looks like in just a second. So now you can see it's kind of like a thick paste almost, which is fine. You could thin it out more with a little heavy cream if you wanted it to be thinner. But I'm not really concerned with it. I'm going to go ahead and add this to the cauliflower rice. So now that that's all incorporated into it, it has a nice texture, kind of like a can see like a nice casserole type cheesiness to it. And it will thicken a little bit more as you bake it, but you know, it's got a great texture just like this. Now, if I was in a pinch for time, I would go ahead and you could serve that just like that. It could be done. But because I have more time, I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese. Now, and I'm going to bake it some more so that the cheese melts and it gets a nice cheese crust on top. The other nice thing about this is that because it's all cooked, you can put this in the refrigerator and just let it sit until you're ready to cook it later. You could even do this the day before and just have it ready to finish off when you get home. So I have the chicken done, and then when I'm ready to eat the chicken, I will just throw this in the oven, probably 350 degrees just till the cheese melts, and then put the chicken on top. So we'll see you back at dinner time. And so there we have the chicken, and there we have the completed cauliflower rice. The cheese is nicely melted. My kids don't like the cheese brown too much, so I kind of leave it a little bit white on top. That's how they like it. And so now I'm going to take a scoop of each, put them together, and I'll show you what that looks like. So there we have it. Pasta sauce chicken and cauliflower rice Alfredo casserole. That is not bad at all. I'm looking forward to eating it, and I hope you enjoyed the recipe. And have a great week. God bless all of you, and we'll see you in the next video.